of doing it. Because here's the way the nafs works. Okay, and we all know this. That's why it'll be familiar. You're at the masjid, you pray Isha, and then you say, I'm going to go pray Shafa and Witr when I get home. And then you get home, and something happens, somebody calls the telephone, you talk on the telephone, then you feel tired, you end up going to bed. You see, that's what the nafs will do. It will always try to get you to procrastinate. And the procrastination will inevitably lead to missing what you originally wanted to do. It's the nature of the nafs. It will always do this. It will tell you, for instance, I'm just giving you an example. Somebody who he's trying to give up chocolates. And then somebody brings a box of chocolates to him. He said, I'll just have one. He opens it up, and he has 1, 2, it's not going to hurt, 3. This is the way the nafs works. And it'll do that again and again consistently. The way to overcome that is through hazm. You say, for instance, and I'll give you an example of somebody who has hazm. It's very rare for people to memorize the Quran after they go into adulthood. It's just not, it's very uncommon in Islam. Because the Quran is very difficult, it takes a lot of effort and work, and it takes consistent mudawama. Shaykh Abdullah, he memorized the Quran after he was in his 20s. But what he did is he made the time between Maghrib and Isha for memorization of Quran. And he would not let anything get in his way of that. Nothing. See, because what will happen is, say you make things, okay, I'm going to use Maghrib and Isha. But then somebody invites you out. And you say, oh, tonight I'll do it. He invited me. It's sunnah to answer invitations, this and that. See, the nafs will do all this. And then you go and do it. And then the next night, see, you've broken your pattern. And what the ulama say, turn your back on studies for a day, it turns its back on you for a week. Turn your back on it for a week, it turns its back on you for a month. And this is why one of the insidious aspects of the 5-day work week, traditionally in the Muslim world, Muslims work 7 days a week. Imam Malik is makruh to take Friday off in Malik's madhab. Muslims didn't have a holiday. Instead of working 8 hours a day, they worked 6 hours a day. So they actually accomplished more by working 7 days a week and had more time every day for their families. What happens in the West is people work 8, 9 hours a day. It takes them an hour to get there and an hour to get back. They end up working about 12 hours a day. You have 16 hours of wakefulness. By the time you get home, you are so exhausted, you can barely say hello to your children. But what happens is you get these 2 days, and what do people do? They sleep till 9, 10 in the morning. See, every day they get up, 6:30, 7 o'clock to go to work. On the weekend, that's when they can oversleep. That breaks the patterns. Whereas, خَيْرُ الْأُمُورِ أَدْوَمُهَا وَإِنْ قَدْ, the best things are those that are continuous, even if it's a little bit. So that's what he's saying. Have hazm in what you do, even if it's a little bit. What the nafs will do is you'll wake up before Fajr, it'll say, pray sunnahs 10 rakats. And then Shafa and Witr. So 13 altogether. Or 8 and 2 and 1, 11. Ala al-khilaf. So it'll tell you do that and do long rakats. But then the next day, you don't do that. It's better to do 2 rakats consistently every day than do 8 here, and then for a week you don't do anything, and then like that. That's what he's saying. Be consistent في المبادرة بعد تحقيق المنام. وهذه أمور يوجهها التوفيق.